Hola amigos y amigas, you are now with Jocelyn y como siempre, I'm so grateful you are here. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. You already know all the goodness we're about to get into in this video. And if you are new here, welcome as well. If you enjoy lifestyle, spirituality, self-development, journaling, all of that good stuff, then make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my weekly videos and you join in on this beautiful growing community. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you and guiding you through 8 journaling prompts directly inspired by our upcoming Pisces New Moon taking place on February 19th, 20th, 2023. I feel like this is partly such a great new moon to journal under because we are truly experiencing a significant moment in our lives, which one of the prompts does touch on specifically. But as we progress into the season of spring, we are going to progressively be feeling and sensing that big life changes are taking place, are about to take place. And really, as we step into the season of spring is truly when we're really stepping into the new year. So there's this anticipatory feeling. There's this sense of like buildup of energy, if you will, that may cause impatience and may increase curiosity for some and may cause excitement and enthusiasm for others and may cause a little bit of both. But I really feel like this is a great new moon to really take this pause, really take this moment of stillness, to be intentional about how we're moving forward, to take note of how our spiritual and human selves are merging. I feel like there's a lot of integration of newfound wisdom taking place right now. There's a lot of choosing differently taking place right now. There's a lot of new energetic cycles commencing. So I'm really looking forward to sharing these prompts with you. I'm really looking forward to diving into these prompts myself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these 8 journaling prompts. In what ways am I witnessing my human and spiritual self merging? So I'd like to make it clear that I believe that our human and spiritual selves are already merged, are already one. But what I mean by this prompt specifically is that many of us have been growing consciously aware of our spirit, of our spiritual selves, and also really gaining a deeper understanding in regards to honoring our multidimensional self, right? Honoring the humanness in us, honoring the spirit in us. And like I mentioned earlier in this video, we are in a time where there is a lot of newfound wisdom being integrated, right? So many of us are kind of really intentionally applying what we're learning, really practicing the lessons that have been brought forth in our journeys recently. And it's a really beautiful new moon in Pisces to really take note of this conscious merging, really take note of the ways in which you are witnessing yourself, honoring your multidimensional self, honoring the human in you, the spirit in you. And, you know, I feel like it's a really beautiful reflection to think about how our human self is kind of benefiting our spiritual self, is assisting our spiritual self, is honoring our spiritual self, and vice versa. How our spiritual self is benefiting, is assisting, is honoring our human self. So something to contemplate, something to get as deep as you desire to get deep on. But I feel like this is a great prompt to begin our session with. What challenges in my life am I feeling ready and eager to rise above and see in a new way? I love this prompt so much, and I feel is just so timely right now because I feel that so many of us have been experiencing challenges in our lives recently, have been experiencing what may feel like these like final quote unquote um, fears or blocks that have been coming to the surface for us to finally fully really cleanse and release so that we can step into these new energetic cycles that are commencing, so that we can step into this season of spring with the receptivity and the space to really welcome the blessings and the miracles and the opportunities and manifestations that are intending to be brought forth and gifted to us. So, all of that said, I feel like, again, with us sensing like there are big life changes that are about to take place in our lives, or are already taking place in our lives, many of us are going to have this kind of excitement and enthusiasm for the newness, for what's to come. And it's going to inspire us to be more ready and willing and eager to do all the healing, to confront the fears, to embrace the challenges and rise above them and really see them in a new way, and no longer respond the way that we may have been responding in the past, that we're realizing just hasn't worked, that we're realizing just isn't healthy, that we're realizing isn't serving our highest self. So many of us are already embracing and embodying our higher selves and showing up in life differently and responding to life differently. So without saying too much, this prompt is really acknowledging the fact that many of us are shifting our relationship with our challenges, are feeling ready and eager to rise above the challenges and see them in a new way, see them in a way that does serve our highest self, see them in a way that is healthy, see them in a way where, we are empowered by the challenge, rather than disempowered by it, rather than overpowered by it and weakened by it and limited by it. So this is a really important prompt, I feel, and I really encourage you to journal it, especially if you feel like you've been experiencing unexpected or expected challenges, or have been experiencing the discomfort of certain fears and blocks kind of coming up to the surface, but you are claiming, you are declaring, you are affirming that you are going to rise above and see them and respond to them in a new way. What am I actively practicing to no longer attach myself to? I know that many of you have been actively practicing the art of non-attachment. And I hope that each and every single one of you feel so proud of yourselves, because it's definitely an art. It's definitely a practice that takes a certain level of devotion. And, as we again, just progress into the season of spring and bring winter to a close, we are going to feel increasingly inspired to practice the art of non-attachment, because we are sensing this renewal. We are sensing, change. We are sensing like a breath of fresh air. We are sensing, like we have to make space, like it's called spring cleaning for a reason, right? Because it's that time of year, it's that season where we are like, you know what? I'm no longer going to be bringing this forward with me into this new life, into this new season, into these changes that I am sensing, that I am creating for myself, that I am intending and putting out there in the universe. So many of us are having this moment where we are contemplating, like, what am I no longer, carrying with me? What am I no longer attaching myself to? And just, again, just like kind of wanting that release, wanting that liberation. So what are you actively practicing to liberate yourself from? What does the art of non-attachment look like for you currently? What are you feeling inspired to let go and to create space from in your life, and just not attach yourself to any longer? And if you do decide to, journal this prompt, I encourage you to, approach it with an expanded perception of what it is, who it is that you are actively practicing to not attach yourself to, right? Think mentally, think physically, think spiritually, think personally, think emotionally, think energetically, think professionally, all these different aspects of our lives that we can practice the art of non-attachment with. So, what are you actively practicing to no longer attach yourself to? Which completion of karmic cycles am I grateful for? Let's express gratitude for the karmic cycles that are coming into completion in our lives, because expressing gratitude, one, just honors the completion of the cycle, and two, just really assess the full integration and embodiment of a karmic cycle coming into completion, and really just exiting your life and no longer renewing itself in your life for not only yourself, but for your ancestors and descendants. Like, this is just something truly to be grateful for. So what are those karmic cycles for you that you feel just so grateful are coming to an end, so grateful are coming into completion? For many of us, the karmic cycles do have to do with relationships. They have to do with money. They have to do with our sense of self-worth. They have to do with just a lot of insecurities that we've been carrying with us for far too long and allowing to impact and influence our lives for far too long, and have been manifesting people, places, things that we absolutely don't desire and don't deserve. So what are those karmic cycles for you? I encourage you to be specific. I encourage you to be detailed, and to kind of make this prompt an affirmative prompt of just like, I'm just so grateful. Like, even if you feel like there's still a lot of work to be done with certain karmic cycles in your life and it's not fully completed yet, I still encourage you to journal this prompt and express gratitude for its completion, because that is a way for you to encourage and really manifest the completion of it, right? So let's affirm, let's intend through gratitude the karmic completions in our life in this season. How would I describe the next level of my life that I sense I am stepping into? This, my friends, is your moment of intention setting. This is your moment to dream big, to declare the next level of your life that you are stepping into. Please journal this prompt with confidence, okay? Please journal this prompt with limitlessness, okay? No lack, no limitation here, as we affirm, as we declare, as we set intentions for how it is that we describe what it is that we're stepping into, right? And as always, with every prompt, I always encourage detail and specificity, because it just allows us to really fully paint the picture. It allows us to really use all the colors of our imagination. So what does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? What does it taste like? What does it smell like? Really just allow yourself to run wild with your imagination, and but also be very intuitively connected, right? Because like I've been mentioning, we are intuitively sensing that we're stepping into a next level of our lives, that we're stepping into a new season that is bringing forth new energetic cycles. And allow yourself to feel the excitement of that. Allow yourself to feel the enthusiasm of that, even if there are still a lot of unknowns, and even if you feel like you do still have a lot of uncertainty. Allow yourself to imagine, allow yourself to affirm and declare your deepest desires and tune into your intuition. Your intuition is very wise, and you have definitely been strengthening it. I absolutely know that. So, bring your intuition into this prompt and have a conversation with your intuition if you so feel inspired to assist you in journaling what this next level of your life looks like and how you would describe it. How do I desire the newness in my life to be revealed? This is an interesting question. And it's a prompt that's actually inspired by a contemplation that I have had, that some of the people in my life have had. We've had conversations about this. Now, we cannot control exactly how certain manifestations in our lives are going to be revealed to us. But I do feel like there is a power in being clear and expressing, this, like, life, this is how I desire the newness to be revealed to me. And it's important to note that when we think about stepping into new cycles in our lives, when we think about stepping into new seasons in our lives, when we think about stepping into newness, period, it's not all just rainbows and butterflies and, easy peasy lemon squeezy. With newness also comes new challenges, new lessons to be learned, new karmic cycles, new, perceived obstacles. And I feel like this prompt is kind of really assisting us in getting clear on, okay, I know that all, like, the full scope of newness is entering my life. How is it that I would like for all of the newness to be revealed to me? And this is also a moment for us to kind of reflect on how newness has been revealed to us in the past and how it is that we've responded to it and what we didn't like from those reveals and our responses. I feel like this prompt may be a little confusing for some, hopefully not. But essentially, this prompt is just asking you and inviting you to, get clear on and express to life, to the divine, how it is that you like the challenges, the new lessons, the new opportunities, the new cycles, the new joys, like all the good, all the light, the new lights and the new shadows. How would you like them to be revealed to you, right? And the way that I personally, just to give you an example and further bring forth clarification on this, I really desire for the newness in my life to be revealed easefully, right? Ease is such a priority for me. And I know that in large part, it's really how it is that we respond to life. It really is a matter of us simply not allowing anything and anyone outside of us to disturb our inner peace. But I don't think it hurts to express and be clear about, I desire for the newness in my life to be revealed to me with ease. I desire for the newness in my life to be revealed to me with gentleness and calm. I desire, I feel like there's many different ways to approach this prompt. And if it calls to you, journal it, whatever comes to mind, write it down. And if this simply just does not resonate with you, you can go ahead and skip, okay? Who and what do I truly desire to commit time and energy into? Amongst this Pisces new moon, I really do feel like it's an important moment of time for us to really, get clear on who and what we truly, sincerely, genuinely desire to commit our time and energy into. Like, moving forward, we're not just willy-nilly, like being unintentional out here, just investing our time and energy into this and into that simply because it's there and it's in front of us and it's easy and it's familiar. Like, we're not doing that anymore, okay? We're stepping into new energetic cycles where we are being intentional, right? We are being wise. We are honoring our time and our energy, and we are investing our time and energy intentionally, right? We know, right? Moving forward, I know right now in this season, moving forward into the newness that I truly desire, right? It's not based in ego. It's not based in fear. Like, these true desires are rooted in love. They are rooted in spirit, right? My intuition is telling me, yes, this is right. This feels good. This is a full-bodied yes. What is that for you? Okay. This is an important Pisces. This is a important new moon for us to really hold space for these contemplations on, like, just again, getting really clear and being very intentional about, as we step into these, into the renewal, as we step into these major life changes, as we move forward into these new energetic cycles, who and what are we intentionally, truly desiring to invest our time and energy into? Why does this moment of my life feel significant? I feel like I have brought up the fact that this moment, this season, this new moon is of significance, is important, is special. And I wanted to leave you with this last final prompt to just really describe and journal why it is that you personally feel, you spiritually feel, this moment of your life is significant. Is it significant because you already are experiencing big life changes? Is it feeling significant because you are responding to life differently? You are choosing to, is it significant because you are confronting your fears and rising above them and seeing them in new ways? Is it feeling significant because you're sensing that you're learning these new lessons and you feel like you're stepping into, your higher self more? Like, why does this moment in your life feel significant to you? Okay. I've already shared with you a bit as to why this time of our lives is significant for all of us, but I think it's important for you to tell yourself why this time, this moment of your life is significant for you. And that, my friends, are the 8 journaling prompts for our upcoming Pisces New Moon taking place on February 19th, 20th, 2023. And I pray that at least one of these prompts really resonated with you and moved your spirit. And if they did, I'd love to know which prompt in particular really called to you. Let me know in the comment section below. You already know your girl loves creating and cultivating community in the comments and connecting with you all. So I look forward to talking to some of you in the comment section. Let me know how you're feeling amongst this Pisces new moon. I think this new moon is the last new moon of the year, because the next new moon, I think we will have already, it's going to be the first new moon in the season of spring, if I'm not mistaken. So, this is, again, just a great new moon to be contemplating the changes, contemplating the significance, contemplating your intentions moving forward and the releases that you are allowing to take place, that you're feeling inspired to participate in. So thank you so much for gifting me the honor of sharing these prompts with you. I truly am just so honored at even just the thought of you feeling inspired to journal at, even just one of these prompts. So thank you so much for being here. And I'm wishing you the most insightful, clarifying, inspiring Pisces new moon. Bye.